they still got I done, but they still ain't. Reason I use my line is cause she no cap.
I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got no following my footsteps like I'm a turner. Make them shit. Like I'm let new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the in my fridge.
Since the 4th grade, football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your, she digging me too. We digging each other, the shovel the crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with you stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could you stuck on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping.
The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. It's getting noisy here in Boston. We're at the home of the Celtics. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now, here's Garland. The open look here for Sexton. Oh, good with the triple. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
3 on the clock. Tatum no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Mobley. And he banks in the layup.
Evan Mobley.
And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Tipped away. And stolen by Horford. Yep, that one goes.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Now, here's Garland. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Garland. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Shot clock at 6. Mobley wide open.
Evan Mobley.
That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Here's Horford. From outside, off the mark. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus. How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And Sexton drops them both.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
You see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
Garland looking it over. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Garland. It's deflected. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
1:02 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Pritchard. The kick out to Tatum. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 5.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Sexton has it in the corner. With 4 seconds on the clock, here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
All right, look who's coming on up to the court.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 2 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, their title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boston ball.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Now Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. Shoots over Markkanen. And it's Brown missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Garland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Down low. Williams with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. The shake. The Cavaliers pull it in. Left side, Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Allen. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics leading by 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's White. Smart, wide open, he fires. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Mobley misses.
You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Pass to Smart. No good that time. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Markkanen. To the inside. Williams with the steal. White goes in. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Got that one up quick.
Assist from.
And that's now 6 points for Colin Sexton.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
And it's White missing.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Drops in the tray.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Outside Garland. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Osman. Here's Love. That one a little long. Boston leading by 9. Brown outside. Driving to the basket. Brown jams it in.
We've got to to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
LeVert. And it's sent back by Horford. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Smart. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the basket is good. Brown's got 10.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics leading by 13. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
How about Marcus Smart? Keeps his balance even with the defense in his grill. That is really nicely done.
Connects from three-point range. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Inside, stolen by LeVert. Pass to Wade. Now here's Okoro. Releases from 15. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tice. Celtics passing it around. The fader. He can't hit that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Love. Here's Wade. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Tatum with it. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
And it's sent back by Horford. And they're able to recover. Tries it from 19. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Wade, double team. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Celtics leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And LeVert, here we go. That one good for 2. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's all about the quick first step of Karis LeVert. He gets to the rack in no time.
Good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
It's stolen by Tice. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Sweet move. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
.55 seconds left here in the third quarter. In the corner, Tatum with it. Over Love. Tatum no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Over Williams. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics leading by 8. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Diving in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. 6 seconds left in the third. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Boston. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to improve.
Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Make some noise.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. There's the drive. Over Tatum. Allen's shot is off. Boston leading by 7. Here's Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The wide open look here for Garland. Good on the triple. Garland's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs. Tatum looking around. Shoots over Markkanen. Offensive rebound. Outside Tatum. Stolen by Markkanen. There's Garland. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Allen with the drive. And stolen by Tatum. Stolen by Markkanen. Now Cleveland moving it up. There's Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Tries the spin move. Brown. What a spin move to get closer.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Here's Sexton. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
Brown outside. That shot missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Allen. And Garland has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Horford. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Brown. Spins. And stolen by Sexton. There's Garland. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
Here's Tatum, driving inside. Pass to Pritchard. Stolen by Markkanen.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Derek White. Marcus Smart.
And here's White. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Here's Smart. Pass to White. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Sexton.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Outside Garland. Shoots from the high post. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Smart. The Cavaliers pull it in. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boston ball.
.106 left here in the fourth quarter. Boston leading by 5. Here's White. Yep, that one goes in there. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's Garland. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Tatum. No good on the 3.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And another miss by Cleveland.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Now, here's Garland. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics. Daniel Tight.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Sexton on the wing. Outside, Markkanen. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it...
You called. What is your complaint? What can let me know? Stretching out my arms, focusing my cheek. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. Y'all are simple and so what? 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. Yeah. Confidence is sure. Used to hooks. Philly, I forgot. It's not like what I learned in books. Too concerned to look and think and hit my head. My helmet's broken, my nose. I know a villain, yeah. Maybe it's me. My gruesome body, my giant skull, and my 87 teeth.
I told you don't play with me, and she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faking, she say I'm a thought I was taking, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I do my little dancey dance, I got my pants with fans, we playing. And I don't think the talk is cheap, cause now when they talk to me, they paying me. I probably say the word too much. I'm a real, I don't be giving them. Tommy Hilfiger fist with the shit coming up. When you stay down like this, you rock Phineas. Okay, he broke his, put a boot on him. Put it out, put a move on him. He wanna be just like baby, for real on the low, trying to do what I do, don't he? Yeah, just so you prepared, I'ma let you know. They probably told you I'm scared, but I'm ready though. No, the industry can't take the hood out of me, about to go get some new whip and it's flashy. On my hip and it's plastic. This the deluxe. I like her, but don't give a. I'm a dad. That's how I live. She told me she wanna have kids. I told her don't know what that is. That ain't how we speak. I broke her heart in a piece. She probably gonna call Dr. Phil. I be feeling like I don't be popping enough. I be hopping. I'm showing my ass if I want it. Hang up the phone on that block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faking. She say I'm a. Thought I was taking, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I always had a thing for with the trainers. I'm known to set it off like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard, come get a feature. You with baby Lynn, yeah. Hot, number one song on the Billboard. He still got it. You ain't gon' never see me hate on no. I think it's worth better. I'm trying to go shop with him. Yeah, what you need? We having the and they moving fast, and you can imagine that on the way. My broke ass like it's mad. Go have him with the act. Come on, the flow mattress. They probably saying I'm not on y'all. Feel like, hey, are we talking about practice? I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my earth if I want. We talking about phone on AF like the number. I told you don't play with me, we talking about. She be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was fake, but she say I'm a, thought I was taking. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go.
Yeah, gotta figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Coming anyway. Yeah. Hey. I'm a cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss. 250 large in a book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamole. And my diamonds hit. By your rollie tick. A blue fur for my man.
And it's the 76ers coming in from out of town in this one. An interconference game today. It's a Grizzlies home game. The fans around us amped up here in the FedEx Forum. We're all set to bring you NBA action.
Danny Green.
With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Embiid the screen. And Embiid throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
And here's Morant. He takes it in. Payne for three. And he's good on the three ball.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Morant. Driving the lane. Pass to Adams. Shot clock at 3.
And Embiid has said before that he wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. Love when he gives you that kind of effort.
Morant with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Morant scanning the floor. Bank shot, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Danny Green.
The veteran presence of Danny Green, keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Now here's Morant. Driving to the basket. And they pick up 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Now here's Melton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left from the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. Right side Jackson. Stolen by Harden. Eibel with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. For 3. Eibel can't get it to go. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. It's up a 3. Melton, no good. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Brooks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The kick out to Anderson. The Grizzlies with another miss. The 76ers leading by 4. There's Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Kyle Anderson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Conchar can't get it to go.
That's something to hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shot. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
Clark outside. Jones for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Here's Morant. Fires for 3. Here's Clark. The second chance effort. Out to Morant. Picked by Clark. Tries it again. And it's Morant missing.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And right there, you can see Tobias had made up his mind. The ability to handle the ball at his size makes him a tough matchup.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal
And if
foul.
you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Harden right side. The rebound by Steven Adams.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's Morant with the drive. To the wing on the left. Jackson in the corner. The Grizzlies with another miss. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Harden hits them both.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And another miss by Memphis. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Low block shot on the way. Here's Embiid. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Out to Brooks. There's the 3. They get it back. Adams. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Down low. And they double up Embiid. And Adams sends it back. And Brooks, here we go. Pass to Melton. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Melton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis. Harden has a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. The answer's right back.
Out to Brooks. Stolen by Harden. .116 left to play here in the half. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 12 in the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Payton for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. Launches it. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Pass to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Here's Niang. Over Jackson. And that one comes up a bit short.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tries the spin move. Payne for 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Payne's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Grizzlies. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back, Steve.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
Here's Maxey. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Here's Jackson. Jordan with some nice D. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. It's tipped. And it's Jordan with the jam.
When DeAndre is going up for the dunk, no one is stopping him. He's one of the most powerful dunkers this game has ever seen.
Morant drives in. And it's blocked by Jordan. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Substitution for your Grizzlies.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Carl Anderson.
Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, it counts. Morant's got 8.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Aston Niang. Jordan the screen. Down it goes. Nice one there from Niang. And the 76ers lead by 9. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Maxey. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Here's Korkmaz. And there's the drive. Anderson right side. All sorts of time. And he hits the jump shot.
Wow, Anderson still has that little hitch in his jumper, but nice work off the catch and shoot.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Pass to Milton. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Outside for Jordan. 5 on the clock. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's Anderson with the drive. Brooks with no one around. Good. Nice assist from Morant. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead. Here's Maxey. Outside for Jordan. Morant with the steal. Payne for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Maxey. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Morant outside. Brooks from outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Maxey. Looking to end the run. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket. Jordan's got 6.
Size and strength of DeAndre Jordan, brushing off the defender.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And do not go.
Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Here is Harden. Offensive rebound. Thibault on the wing. Here's Embiid. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
On the wing, Green. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Here's Harden. And the rejection by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Jones drives in. Here's Conchar. And a miss there on the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Embiid. And Jones pulls it down.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dump that ball? I still can't figure that one.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Pass to Jones. Adams outside. 4 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
76ers ball.
Philadelphia with the ball. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Here's Harden. Harden missing again.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Embiid drives in. Over Adams. And that one hits back iron.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the lane. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Green left side. On the wing, Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
James
buries it from 3-point range.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
Jones drives in, and he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And here's Harris from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Conchon, good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Outside, Jones. And he's way off from outside. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Idle for 3. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
That's his first personal foul.
We got 22 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
76ers foul. James Harden. That's his second personal foul.
Good on the first, and then gives them a 4-point cushion.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Harden hits them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1-possession game now.
Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. The 3 from Harden. He can't get that one. Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're leading by 5. 1 second left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
Misses. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that